Hello everyone, welcome back to the Robo Samurai channel, and today I'll be bringing to you a review of Transformers Siege War for Cybertron Trilogy, Powerdasher Cromar. And so here's his instruction book, and he's basically a repaint of Six Gun. Six Gun from the Siege line. Now Six Gun originally, well, that mold was, Six Gun comes from Metroplex, basically. It took six guns and basically made a robot out of them. Now, these are, what do they call them? I think they call them weaponizers here, so that's kind of what we're dealing with. And I picked this up off of Amazon just recently, brand new, because it was like $17 or something like that at the time of this recording. And I was like, hey, you know what? Powerdasher Cromar, back in the day, was he was a mail away kind of figure, and it wasn't a great figure. If I can, I might put an image of it in this video right about here. If I don't, then I'm sorry. But yeah, that's where it came from. And then we basically have this. It had a jet mode, and it was basically like this. Now, since these are weaponizers, this is what we're dealing with here. And it's close. Honestly, it's not too bad. I like Powerdasher Cromar to be in this mode, and I think it's got lots of detail and lots of neat things with it. So yeah, so you can kind of see it looks like kind of an okay jet, I guess, but in all reality, it's these are like his feet. I think it might look better if it's like this, and maybe fold it down and straighten these out a little bit. Yeah, and so it can look a little bit more unique. But, with these weaponizers, some of them don't look unique necessarily. So, but I think that this kind of serves its purpose. You can have them up like this, and you can have more of those like exhaust ports. But if you do this, it kind of hides the fact that they're just feet sticking up in the air there. So, all right, well, oh yeah, and these here pieces, these are the same pieces that I remember seeing on the Sideswipe gun, so, or Red Alert, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, pretty interesting. And I don't know which one came first, so, yeah, they were probably made around the same time. They said, let's use them for both. Okay, so let's get to transforming him into robot mode. I'm not going to go into all of his different ways you can reconfigure him, that's and attach him to other figures. That's fine. But let's go on ahead and get started with this. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually do a slight bit of disassembly. We're going to pull this piece off here. Oops. Yeah, we'll pull this piece off here, and we'll leave these here, and we'll work on this piece. Now what we want to do is, you see these here are actually tabbed into in the top of his thighs here, so we'll go ahead and straighten those out, and then we'll flip out his feet like so, and then we'll give this a turnaround like this. And it's kind of doesn't do much, like it kind of scrapes against this, so if you want, you can always kind of turn it and then do a number like this. But actually, so it's going to be like that. And then we want to take these here, and then we're going to bend this down and then bend it back up like this on that double hinge. And then I believe we're going to we're going to leave this and then fold these two guns down the center. And there we're going to put that there. All right, if we can get him to stand. Stay, good boy. All right, so the next thing we want to do is we can go ahead and take these arms off, or the wings off, if you will. And we're going to plug this in here like that. And then you'll see that there is a tab here, this little red tab. We'll go into that little slot there. So we'll fold that in there and do the same thing on the other side. That'll give him some stability in robot mode. And we want to flip down this cockpit. And then we're going to flip down this piece here. So it's like this. And then we're going to turn his head all the way around. And that takes care of those pieces. Now, let's take a look at this. We're supposed to take these and plug them in here. One there. Take that off. Put this here. There we go. And then we're going to take the arms and we'll put them in, I think. Oh, so there's these little pegs right here. Going to flip them down and then plug the arm in here. And then the other arm in here. I think that's how it goes. Yeah. And there we go. There he is. Powerdasher Cromar in his robot mode. And he's really posable. I like that. You can take his arms and then flip them out like so. And then you can take these guns here and you can have him holding them. So that's kind of good. And then he has two guns to, go on ahead and blast all the Decepticons he wants. He's got, of course, the waist swivel. He's got ankle tilt, and then he has toe tilt. And so we can kind of do that. Let's take a look at his head. And it's a pretty interesting looking head, quite honestly. It's got very... he's wearing a mask or something. But almost reminds me of that... how shall we say it? A GoBot called Psycho? I don't know. He's just got this look to him. And this head sculpt is actually, the face is fairly accurate to what we saw in the original G1 toy. And it does have that swivel. You can do that. But it can't look up or down or anything like that. So, but yeah, you can get some pretty good poses out of this guy. Yeah, he's definitely, a lot more than what I was expecting, not really expecting too much out of one of these weaponizers. For comparison, here he is with 6-gun, and yeah, I like the 6-gun mold quite a bit. You can see the head sculpt is different and everything else, but yeah, it's very cool. So yeah, he's got basically the same. So, oops. Both of them are a little top heavy, so they both have some problems standing. So, anyway, there he is. All right, so yeah, that pretty much completes it. Do I recommend this figure? Well, if you're a hardcore collector and you really, really, really need to finish off your G1 collection and you want to get this, I don't know if there are any other versions of this Powerdasher Cromar out there in the third-party land, so this might be your only option. Or getting the original, which is, it's okay. I don't know if I would spend a lot of money trying to find the original version of this figure. So, anyway, there you go. Thanks for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and we will talk to you next time.